Okay, so welcome to this section of the tutorial, and this is actually where our main work starts. This is where we'll actually start the actual design of our website. So first of all, we'll start by looking at what a content management system is, because we'll be using a content management system to design our website. Just as a way of giving a formal definition, you can say that a content management system is an application used to manage web content, allowing multiple contributors to create, edit, and publish content. So what your content management system actually does for you is, gone are the days where your website gone are the days when the person that designs your website needs to update content and everything for you. So for something like a blog that you will need to be updating your content every day, you wouldn't want your website designer to be going through all that stress. So that is why you use something like a content management system. If you use something like a content management system, you could actually give your clients a username and password, and they can be updating their content, add images, add whatever it is that they want to add to the website. In some companies where they have an IT section, you could just hand over the username and password to their IT man, and then he does the uploading of the contents and editing of the website, while you just take care of the technical details on the site, the design, modifications, branding, while they take care of the aspect of their content. So that is what a content management system is, and there are different types of content management system. If you actually come to this section of your cPanel where you have top applications, some of the things that you actually have here are what we refer to as content management system. WordPress is one, PrestaShop is one. I just want to mention the very popular ones. PrestaShop is one. WordPress is actually what we'll be using to design our own site here. PrestaShop is actually used for designing what we call an e-commerce website. Let me see other categories. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me just click on this WordPress as a way of explaining better. Okay, so when you come here, you can see that you have different options. So to create a blog, look at the different content management systems that you can use. If you want to create a portal, look at the different content management systems that you can use. So these are softwares or applications that you just install, and then if you actually understand how to use them, you go ahead and use them in designing your website. So for this tutorial, we'll be making use of WordPress. And before I proceed, let me just quickly show you something. If a website is designed, there are ways you could actually know the kind of content management system that was used in designing the website. Like for instance, if you look at this Bella Naija that I showed us earlier, I've installed an application on my Firefox browser, and what the application does for me is, anytime I open the website, it actually tells me what are the tools that were used in designing the website. That's what that application does for me. So if you look at this section, can you see this W sign? It tells me that this sign, this website, this Bella Naija website, was actually designed with a CMS known as WordPress, and then it tells me the version of the WordPress that was used. Same thing with the Naija loaded website. If you look at it, if I click on the WordPress, can you see? So it actually shows me that this site too was designed with WordPress, and it shows me the version of WordPress that was used, and then it shows me other tools too that has been used to design the site. So I actually achieved this using a software I called Wapilizer. It's actually a Firefox add-on, and this is how you, let me show you the name. Wapilizer, that's the name of the software. It's actually a Firefox add-on. I think there's an add-on for Google Chrome too. All you just need to do is to install that software on your Firefox browser is come to this section of your browser, click on open menu, and then you scroll down and click on add-on. Then once the page loads, click on find more add-ons. It brings you here, and then just come to the find add-ons section by the right hand side. Type this name. Can you see? Just click on it. So because I already have it installed on my own website, that is why I have this option for remove. In your own case, you should be seeing something like install here, and you just click on it. It installs and adds it to your Firefox browser. So with that, if you open any website, it will tell you the components, everything that makes up the design of that website. Like you can even see the demo site that I've been trying to show us, designed with WordPress. So that is one way. The other way is you could go to these websites. Okay, if you come to this website and you just type the URL of the website in question, www.bellaniger.com for instance, and you just click on detect CMS, it's going to do an algorithm check. Can you see? It tells me that that site was designed with WordPress version 5.0. So any site at all, you just type the URL here and then check detect CMS. If the website was designed with a CMS, it actually tells you the kind of CMS that was used in designing the site. If it's not, it will just probably tell you that the site wasn't designed with any CMS at all. So those are ways you can know a site designed by a content management system, and that is what a content management system is. Other examples of content management system are, you have Joomla. That's another popular one. You have WordPress, you have PrestaShop. There are quite a number of them, so it just depends on your area of interest. But the most popular one, if there's an English like that, is WordPress. It's used in designing most of the websites. Even top big brands websites are designed with WordPress. That is the content management system that most people use these days. That doesn't mean that the others are not okay. It's just your area of interest and using something that you can easily master.